Hey everyone, welcome to another Clean Machine Live. I'm Geoff Palmer, the CEO and founder of Clean Machine, an all-natural, plant-based fitness, nutrition, health and nutrition company. We're going to be talking about pre-workouts. And most of the research in sports nutrition, unfortunately, has been done on men and almost exclusively men, and especially young men. Well, look, women are in the gym just as much, if not more, than the guys are. They're in there busting their butts, women are, and they should be represented in the research. It's just not fair that the research has almost all been centered around men. Well, such was the case with this amazing herbal, patented herbal blend that I found called RipFACTor. So RipFACTor is a combination of two ingredients, and it's called Sphaeranthus indicus and Mangifera indica. Okay, what are those? They're more commonly called Indian globe thistle and mango tree bark. Okay, so they use machine learning to say, hey, give me the two best ingredients out there, plant-based ingredients out there that combined will be synergistically deliver on functionality to build strength and muscle in both men and women. Now, the very first study they did, they tested it because they thought, hey, this is a sports nutrition product. It's going to appeal mostly to men. Let's do the study on men. So let's take a look at what that study does. Now, stay tuned because we're going to cover the study done inclusive of women and inclusive of older populations too as well, because these are the two groups, older people and women are almost completely left out of sports nutrition scientific studies, clinical trials showing real results. When I look out and look, I've been in the natural products industry for 35 years. When I look at all the products that are out there, I was the buyer for sports nutrition, for Vitamin Shop, and for 24-hour fitness, right? So my job was to look at all of the different sports nutrition products and pick the best ones for our customers. Well, that was my job for 4 years at Vitamin Shop and as well at 24-hour fitness. But what I saw out there was a lot of garbage. So what a lot of sports nutrition brands figured out was, hey, just put things in it that people can feel, loaded with stimulants and things that they can feel, like the tingling of the skin caused by carnosine, right? So I'm like, okay, but that's not really delivering on the promise that you take a pre-workout to help you build strength, build muscle, and burn fat. Those three key things. The fourth thing is to actually increase blood to the muscle so you can get nutrients and oxygen and glucose to the muscle so you can increase endurance, right? So nitric oxide, you need some energy, you want to build muscle, you want to build strength, and finally, you want a better body composition. So those are the five key things. Well, everybody knew that creatine was effective at building strength and a little bit maybe in muscle, but mostly strength. So that's all right, okay. But the dose is 5 grams and up to 10 grams of creatine. So sports nutrition companies and brands out there started putting as little as 1 gram or even 500 milligrams, half a gram. That's 10 times less than you actually need to actually deliver results of strength gains. Now, this was a horrible trend in sports nutrition, and I think it really gave sports nutrition a black eye because people stopped trusting it. They pay for these overstimulant things like, oh my God, I can feel it. It must be working. No, that's just a bunch of caffeine and synthetic stimulants in it that are just making you feel like cracked out. That's not building muscle. That's not gaining strength. That's not burning body fat. That's just getting you hyper-stimulated so you think it's strong. It's only strong in its stimulative quality. It's not strong in delivering real results, real muscle and strength gains, real reductions in body fat. Okay, so I wanted an ingredient that actually delivered on that original promise that a pre-workout should be delivering on those 5 mechanisms. Okay, I was going to go with creatine because this is the most defined one, but there are tons of creatine out there, and then you can get it for cheap. So why even bother? The rest of those products out there are just basically Kool-Aid with a buttload of caffeine in it. If you want that, there's a lot cheaper ways you can do it. I wanted ingredient with amazing clinically proven results in humans, and I found it. It's called RipFACTor. Let's go ahead and put the first study up here. So this first study is in humans, right? It's a proprietary blend of globe thistle, that's its genus species name, and mango tree bark for extracts for increasing muscle strength, enhanced endurance in young male volunteers. Now, this was a randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled RCT. Okay, there's the link below in green, as always, if you want to look up the study yourself. But let's dive into the study. So this is, again, is an herbal blend of Indian globe thistle and mango tree bark extracts to improve muscle health. And it's an RCT, randomized placebo-controlled study, 40 male participants, 18 to 40 years of age, nice age group there, and they were using 650 milligrams of RipFACTor. That's what's in 2 scoops of N10s. Okay, so one, make sure that the amount used in the study is what's actually being used in the product itself that we have, 650 milligrams. Okay, so their conclusions. Significant improvements in muscle endurance and strength were observed in resistance-trained healthy men consuming RipFACTor daily for 56 days. Now, it actually started showing significant results within 14 days. That's just 2 weeks of using a pre-workout, already seeing statistically significant gains. That's a pretty impressive product. Now, let's actually dive into what the results were, the actual statistical results. I'm going to share my screen. We'll go to our website, and you can see it here. So this is N10s, the clean pre-workout, on our website, and here are the results. So there's the RipFACTor results at the top right-hand corner. Up to 4 times increase in muscle size with a 2-scoop dose. Up to 20% more muscle strength. That's comparable to creatine without the water retention and bloat that some people get from creatine. So you're getting the same muscle strength without any creatine needed. Now, I personally add creatine to this to dose it up even more. And, you know, people look at me, well, I've got 10 plates on doing 450-pound tricep push downs, and they're all like staring at me. Especially at 61, 35% more muscle endurance. Now, this is greater than creatine, and up to 21% increase in free testosterone in men. Now, free testosterone is the actual active testosterone. That's the one that does it, not your total testosterone, free testosterone. This can activate for real strength gains, real muscle gains. And it's fast acting as early as 14 days. I also put in Pure Calf. It's an organic green coffee bean extract. Amazing energy, nice and clean, no crash. And S7, a patented nitric oxide booster, clinically shown in human studies to increase nitric oxide by 228%. And it's long lasting, lasted up to 3 hours, where nitric oxide generally doesn't last very long. It's very short lived, especially if you're trying to get it from arginine. So it's 7 natural plant extracts in the S7 and 2 plant extracts in the RipFACTor. You add the pure caffeine, you've got 10 ingredients, where N10s gets its name, plus get intense workouts. Okay, so let's go back to where the research goes. All right. Okay, that's all great news. Now you're getting real clinical results, clinically proven in published human studies, dosed properly, and you're getting it without creatine, and it's an all herbal formula. That's amazing. Plus, you're getting that nitric oxide boost, good for both health and overall fitness health too as well. Okay, so that was in males, but what about older people and women? This is not fair. I don't like that the sports nutrition industry only pays for studies pretty much in men, especially younger men and trained men. What about the average everyday person? What about the older person? What about the women? What about people who aren't in great shape? What about products for them? That's what I love about N10s so much, and this amazing ingredient. Now, RipFACTor is a name like, oh, get ripped and big. So that was a title named just for men. So they said, wait a minute, let's do a study, include women, but let's change the name of it to something that women would be a little bit more accepting of. So they took the exact same two ingredients and they called it Strengthera, and they used it in the Strengthera study. Okay. So here's the Strengthera study. So this study, they took the same ingredients that's RipFACTor, the same ingredients that's N10s, and so randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled study featuring 92 healthy women and men. That's pretty cool. 46? Yeah, 46 women, 46 men. So equal men and women. So this was great. This is really unique in that you don't see that too often in a sports nutrition study. And it was in an older population, 55 to 70 years of age. So this is a little bit harder to get results out of it because people, when they're aging, have generally eaten bad or generally in a higher stressed environment and generally haven't been exercising for a long time. So it's harder to get results out of people, statistically significant results out of people. So the results that they got were amazing considering all those things. So what did they find in the study? Let's show this here. So they took 650 milligrams. That's the exact same dose that you'll find in N10s. Same ingredient, same dose with 2 scoops. And once a day in conjunction with a home exercise program. So what did they find with Strengthera in women and men? Now, this is really important. They got a 4 times greater improvement in leg strength, 4 times, 4.5 times greater strength improvement in grip strength, 52% greater resistance and muscular fatigue. That's better endurance, 52%. It gets better. 86% increased improvement in functional mobility. That's better joint movement. 86% improvement in walking speed. So they got up to speed a lot faster. This is important for older folks and women too as well. So this is amazing results, but it gets better. Let's go ahead and show the presentation. Let's see if I can get the presentation up. Okay. All righty, here we go. Okay, let me expand this. You don't need to see me. And let me take down the, there we go. Okay. All right, the female athlete. Finally, women are being represented in some sports nutrition research. The female athlete, women are engaged in a higher rate in physical fitness and activity, but it's still not great. If you look at the bar graphs below, as 18 to 34-year-olds, only 28% are meeting the health and fitness guidelines, rather the fitness guidelines in the United States. And it gets smaller and smaller as we age. So we definitely need to see women in the gym or women doing more exercise, physical exercise, more often. Okay, the big reason for this is bone health and skeletal muscle health. Both are really important. You don't want fractures. You need resistance training to help support bone density to prevent that, especially if you're postmenopausal or perimenopausal. And then skeletal muscle loss, that is weakness over time. This allows for falls and, again, compounding fractures, not compound fractures, but compounding the potential for breaking bones too as well. So important for women and older folks. That's why I was really glad to see this study representing two groups of people that are grossly underrepresented in the sports nutrition and health and fitness fields in research. So it's the same 2 ingredients at the same dosage of RipFACTor. They just called it Strengthera to be more appealing to women. So here you can see the layout of the study. It was 92 subjects, 46 male, 46 female, ages 55 to 70, normal to overweight, healthy. They were measuring for muscle strength, muscle endurance, mobility, and fat loss measured by DEXA scan. Pretty cool. You got statistically significant results in improvements of leg extension and grip strength, both in men and women, but the women improved significantly more than the men group. Well, this is good news for women because most women think, oh, that's a sports nutrition product, that's for guys. No, this was even more effective for women than men. That's what I love about this. One, it boosts testosterone 21% in men, but only men. And I'm going to show you that in a second, because women are going to say, oh, wait a minute, boost testosterone? That's not for me. I don't want to boost testosterone. Well, no worries. So increase in muscle endurance, again, statistically significant. In as little as 4 weeks, you're increasing endurance already, as well as walking speed. Both men and women, similar type results. But this is where it gets really interesting. You've got really nice lean mass gains in both men and women. You've got really nice body fat loss in both men and women. And the third column, you'll see 21% increase in significantly statistic, 21% increase in testosterone in men, but only men. Women's testosterone did not change using this for 12 weeks. That's awesome. Women are getting the strength gains, they're getting the endurance gains, they're getting the body fat improvements, and they're getting more muscle without doing it hormonally. Yet men taking the exact same formula do get that boost in testosterone, do get that boost in strength, in muscle gain, in fat loss, all. This is what I love about this product and what makes it so unique compared to everything else on the market. This is an incredible product that delivers on the promise of strength gains, muscle gains, fat loss, endurance, and doing it in a way that is perfect for both men and women. Clinically studied in men and women. This levels the playing field. This gives you the advantages for both men and women to get the same results. The families can use this now. Regardless of your age from 18 to 70 or 100, you can use this. Women, men, you can use this and all get great results. Regardless of your age, regardless of your gender. I do suggest only over 18 using this product. But other than that, it's amazing when stacked with Cell Block 80. Okay, So guys, when you're boosting testosterone, one of the things you have to be concerned with is that testosterone, especially free testosterone, which this is shown to do. That's the good testosterone, but you want it to get to the sites and not be back converted into dihydrotestosterone or additional estrogen. And that's where cell block 80 comes in. It blocks that conversion. So you can boost your testosterone with this. Women, don't worry about it. You're not going to get boosted testosterone. That's clinically shown in the published human studies. But guys, you can block that testosterone that you've just increased, 21% increase in free testosterone. That's the active testosterone. You want to keep that from converting into both DHT and estrogen. That's what cell block 80 gets its name. It blocked 80% of that from converting into both estrogen and DHT that you don't want. DHT causes hair loss. DHT causes prostate issues. DHT causes aging of the skin. Most people have a hard time believing that I'm 61 years of age because my skin looks so great. Well, that's one of the things, because I can keep that DHT level low, not worry about prostate issues, yet have healthy enough testosterone levels to be at 61 and have 17-inch arms. That's what I want to show you, that there's some amazing plants and combinations of plants out there that are available if you're finding a company that does their research, if you're finding a company that is looking for clinically dosed, clinically researched in both men and women to deliver on the results that you're paying for. Don't pay for Kool-Aid with a 1 gram of creatine in it, with a whole bunch of stimulants and some carnosine in it. Don't do that. Don't waste your money on that. If you want real results in the gym, if you don't want to waste your 30 minutes to an hour in a gym and looking the same every week, then do something. Give your body the nutrition to support its growth to get you that. But trust, and only trust, the clinical research that proves that to you. And of course, we have a 60-day money-back guarantee. If these products do not deliver on the results, you can return them. Full money back. That's our guarantee. That's because I look at the research. I make sure these products will deliver on their promise to people. I don't do marketing products. Marketing products are a bunch of, bodybuilders that are taking steroids and put them on the label and say, see, they got this result. No, they didn't. They got those results from taking drugs. If you want to live clean, go the natural route, not have to do TRT or HRT. And there's some guys out there that have to do that for many other reasons. But look, if you don't want to take that path as you age, like me at 60, and still get amazing results in the gym, these plants can help you get there and can get you the better results that you're looking for. Don't waste your time struggling through a workout and not getting the results that you want and not have to take drugs to get there. Let's keep this amazing machine we're born into clean and healthy and natural. That's my promise to you. That's why I want to do it. And that's why I wanted to tell you about these amazing products. We're the only company in the world with DM33, the only plant shown to block both the conversion of your testosterone to estrogen and DHT by over 80%. Only product in the world with that. And this with both S7 and that amazing RipFACTor Strengthera at clinically dosed amounts that are shown to give you amazing results. That's what I want you to get. Results that you can say, walking down the beach, going to a party, say, wow, I look good, I feel strong, and I'm going to age well. That's what I want for you. Thank you for watching. Again, I always share the research with you so you can look up the studies as well. You can pause this video while you're watching and click on the link. If you're watching this during the month of March, the March of 2024, all month long, you can get all of the Clean Machine products at buy one, get one 40% off. And if you're watching this live or watching it at any time in March of 2024. Thanks for watching. Live long.